We got a signal 26, 28, 728. Still in the hole. Memorial penny. Okay, I got a signal here. It's a 19. It's about 4 bars down. Not expecting much. A 19 on Equinox is usually a newer Zinken. We're going to check it out just to see. Very dry here, you can see. We haven't had good rain in like about 20 days. I can see a penny. And it is a Zinken, just like I thought. You can see the corrosion on it. Newer penny, they don't last long. They don't make them like they used to. Okay, this one was a solid 12 signal. Usually a nickel is 13. 12, sometimes a buffalo, a deeper nickel. Most times a pull tab. And this time it's a rusty bottle cap. That happens. Another 1920, which is, like I said, usually a Zinken. Sometimes you get surprised. Most times, after you've been doing this for a while, you almost can just call your shot. Let's see. Looks like it's in the plug. There it is. Another crusty penny. A bit shaky, but we're going to see what it is. Lots of times when you don't get that solid number where it's just bouncing around like that was between like 23 and 32, A lot of times it's just like a nail or let's see. So dry. A lot of times those shaky signals too, they just disappear. I'm gonna just pull this loose dirt out and see if I can get the pinpointer on anything stable at all. Might be something right there. Try to get behind it a little bit. This so hard. It's like digging in concrete. We really need some rain. Now this is one of those signals that's getting to the depth that I'm losing faith in it. Well, it's out of the hole and the rusty iron. I suspected. .22, a little higher than the Zinken numbers have been. Lots of times 22 is a bottle cap. Sometimes it's a penny that just might not be a Zinken, maybe a memorial cent that is one of the older copper memorial cents. Let's see. And the old bottle cap Pepsi. We get a lot of Pepsi around here. Pepsi was definitely more popular in the Syracuse area than Coca-Cola was. Yep. Typical 22-23 signal on the Equinox. So when I'm out detecting, I like to keep the coil tight to the ground and just have a nice, easy, smooth back and forth pattern. And then if something ticks, I can go back and listen to it. I actually got some decent numbers here between 25 and 28. I think this could be a copper penny or probably a Roosevelt dime. It was sticking more to the 25 and less to the 28, so not like super optimistic that it's a silver dime or anything. Sometimes though you get a surprise, you get a 25 signal and you pull out a, that's right in the plug right away. And it is a dime, clad dime, Roosevelt. Love playing that guessing game. Just this one here was a 14 on the Equinox. I don't know if I've ever dug too many good items that were a 14. Still trying to get that gold ring or something, usually a pull tab. In the sidewall here. Well, that's unusual. I don't know what that is. It's a 14. Smooth and round. It looks like it has a hole in the middle. some kind of metal part to something. Yeah, 14 is an odd number. It's settling in at about a 25. Could be another dime. There's a coin right here. And that one's actually a wheat cent. So it's got a little age to it. I don't know if you can see a year. Looks like a 1956 D. Wheatie. I heard more ringing in here. Maybe it was a Wheatie spill. Coming out. Nope, it's a Wheatie with a crusty nail in there. There you go. Got another good signal here. It's lowest at 25, ticking up to 31. Only one way to find out what it is. Let's dig in. Still in the hole, I believe. Coming out. Looks like back-to-back wheat pennies. Promising sign when you get wheat pennies, you always know there's silver nearby. Not sure I'm going to get one today, but we've gotten a number out of this park. This one's a 1944. Nice and green. Lots of times, after you pull the initial item out, you still hear some ringing, but it's just like junk. Just happened to be in there with it. Yeah, it's spotty, goes away. Some iron. That was the main target. So when you get back-to-back Wheaties, you can always hope. Gives you hope to keep plugging along. Put everything back together. Make it look like we weren't here. Got a good signal here. It's settling in at a 28. I like that number. I've been surprised lately. Sometimes I dig a 28 and it's just a memorial penny. But when you get a number like that, you're automatically thinking silver dime. 9 times out of 10, it probably isn't one. Whatever it is, it's in. Oh! We did it, Ben. We live dug a silver dime. Bring it in. I got my son here today. He's just testing out his GoPro for the first time. We were hoping to get something. It looks like it's just going to be a Roosevelt. Love seeing that shiny come out. 1961 silver, 1 year off my birth year. I'm a 62 baby, but that's a silver dime and we caught it live. I knew I liked those numbers. We're just keep plugging away. It's work out here. We don't get silver every time, but we've been lucky. Nothing to get too crazy about, just Roosevelt, but silver is silver and we're happy to have it. We're probably going to head for the car now, go home and get some dinner. See if we get any more targets on the way between here and there, but 2 Wheaties and a Rosie and a little bit more clad. Happy to have it. Nice outing. I'm going to try to start doing this more as long as Ben will come out with me with the GoPro, start showing some of the numbers and talk, giving some advice on what we do out here and what kind of stuff, my techniques, the numbers I look for, and go from there. Something a little different. As long as I got a cameraman, we'll keep trying to do this. Thanks a lot. Only about 10 feet from where I just got that silver dime. We got some other numbers. They're not steady. Nothing has been today. Occasionally they ticked up into that 28. They're mostly around 25. Let's see what we got. Coming out. It's a coin. And this time it's just a memorial cent. Abraham Lincoln. $1964. So had that one been a dime, you're in the silver range. So we got 2 wheat, silver Rosie, and a 64 cent, back to back to back to back. Borderline silver range area, 60s, 50s. One foot away here, I got another signal. This one's only a 21. Not expecting anything here special. Oh, there it is. Pepsi number 2. I could fill a shoebox full of all the Pepsi bottle caps I've dug over the years. In fact, I think I have filled a shoebox, and I have it down in my basement. And keep plugging along. Cars this way.